Hi, my name is Because Becca, and for the next 100 days, I'm trying to save, raise, earn an extra $20 a day in order to fund my first album. And you know what's funnier than day 24?
25.
Is my hair actually a rectangle? Today is day 25, which means we're officially 1/4 of the way there. We've been able to reach the goal every single time. We've been able to stay above or at the goal. We are getting a little bit close here, and I don't really have anything for today. So I'm gonna have to come up with some things quickly here. You know, it's interesting. At the beginning of 2025, I was really excited for this year for a lot of different reasons. And then in February, one of my best friends was in the ICU after a major head injury. And then in March, I turned 30. And then a few weeks later, my mom passed away unexpectedly. In April, we held her funeral. In May, I returned to work. And in June, we found mold in my house, which became a big thing. And then in July, my dad suffered a stroke. In August, I moved in with him to try to help with things. And in September, I started this series. Life right now is completely unfamiliar to me. There are very few things that feel normal or even stable. And I don't know if I have just lost my mind or if I'm actually seeing things more clearly because of all of this, but I have just really wanted to prioritize the things that have been important to me for a long time, which is this music. And I think it comes part of a lot of different things. I think it is part of my grief. My mom was blind for the last 5 years, and music was how I was able to share with her, as well as has just always been part of my life. And maybe I'm clinging to that because it's one of the only things about me that is still normal, I guess, or there. I don't even know what I'm saying, but it's just been interesting documenting this series in a time in my life that has felt so unfamiliar and so strange. But nonetheless, through all of these things and through the lack of comfort, my comfort in God and in the Lord remains, because I've learned that He is the comfort, and then everything else is just like little blessings, nice things to have. I ended up not being able to get anything today. Walk requests. I don't have currently anything booked. And we're still at the goal. You know, for day 25, we should be at $500 now, which we're at we're at over $540. So we have about 2 days of wiggle room. It's come down. I think those, only having those $9 walks this week. Tomorrow I have another practice with my band for the song that we're going to be recording in a few weeks. From Peter and I, good night.